I know it has been a while, to say the least, from when I have streamed. I've been busy with a lot of work, out of college. Um, yeah, but I wanted to come back because I had recently gotten into my ARK Survival Evolved uh, grind, so to say. You know how it is. You suddenly get the urge to play like um Minecraft or some other game of that nature. And I yeah, I just like I don't know, I got back into that kind of nature and I was like, man, I really should play Ark. So I was like, well, what should I do? And it came to me that I should play um Ark Survival Ascended, which um which I have definitely done before. But I've played around just a little bit with Ascended. I haven't actually done a lot. Because I mean it came out and it's poorly optimized and it still is. So even with a really good PC, I mean I wouldn't say mine's really good, but it's at least pretty decent. I still can't run it on super high settings, which makes me a bit annoyed. Um, but also because they only had the island originally, and you know they slowly came out. I played Scorched Earth for a bit. I don't remember if I streamed that or not, but they came out with Aberration and Extinction, and I was absolutely stoked because I loved those maps. And I completely didn't have time to play them, and so I haven't at all. And I thought might as well go back to um, I might as well go back to doing one of my favorite maps being Aberration. My favorite map is definitely Extinction. Um, that has always been my favorite map. I think its uniqueness with the Titans and the different zones are really cool. Um, but Aberration is also a big favorite because it has the rock drakes. Now, some of those extra maps. What is this? Ark Lost Colony. Oopsie, I did not meant to close out of the application. My mistake. If anybody was wondering, that background is of Violet Evergarden, a very loved show of mine. Um, but I wanted to do Aberration because it comes before Extinction, and I love the Rock Drakes. I love the Reapers. There's so much uniqueness about that map that you can only get out of the special Ark maps, like Ragnarok when that was on Ark Survival Evolved. However, they haven't come back yet. They haven't moved them for some reason. They've been remaking all of the maps slowly, and so I'm waiting for them to bring Ragnarok, uh, um, Fjordur, all of those fun maps back. I loved those the most out of all of them, especially Fjordur. It was the last one to come out, and didn't do a full playthrough with it, but I did part of a playthrough on it. And I'm mad I didn't. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't do a full playthrough. But anyways, I suppose enough yapping. I will now get to the stream. Um, um, apologies. I've been having a long text with some friends. As you can see, it's already having issues, and I haven't even actually entered the game yet. I'm just trying to start a game. Um, yes, I don't know sometimes with this game. It just kind of I'm expecting it to fully crash at least once before we're able to properly get moving on it. Um, yeah, this thing most definitely crashed. There's no way it didn't. But we'll see. We'll see. Um, are we breaking? No, we're loading in. Oh my goodness. That's weird. It didn't let me change the world settings at all. That's an issue. I might have to back out. Um, because while it may not be technically a true playthrough, um, without having just regular settings, there's a lot of settings I tend to change because I personally just like them. I don't think I usually just I do simple things. I increase the amount of XP we gain, so we're not having to do the stupid grind of having to constantly build random things like cooking pots in order to get the levels we need. And I also increased the amount of resources we get while gathering because I don't like to sit there and grind for days on just getting resources for a build. I think that shouldn't be a thing. I mean, I know for these games it's important to have the whole resource issue, and I don't generally make it so where I hit one tree and suddenly I have resources for the next few years. But it's simple as like I only have to do like half the amount of trees. I mean, seriously. Um, yes. Okay. So we're gonna. I don't really think I want to change the body so much. I mean, there's not really much that should be changed at all because we're never really gonna see the face of our survivor, but we're gonna go with I think we're gonna bring back, well, not bring back, but we're gonna go with John. Obviously gonna go with John Aberration to beat the Aberration map. Yes, so it did not let me make the world settings, and maybe I'll fix those later. If you don't spawn Portal, you're not playing the game. I do actually have to switch out my audio settings real quick because for some reason it always makes it to where I can't hear ARK ever. Um,
Long ago,
there we go.
Helena confronted her fellow explorer Rockwell here, when his obsession twisted him beyond humanity and
Rockwell
reason.
can just go off the planet
Even
to die.
Helena could not truly put an end to Rockwell's madness. And he survived here in the shadows all this time, feeding on poison and growing stronger. You have to finish what Helena started. If we are to save Earth, Rockwell must be stopped. If there's anything left of the person that Helena knew, Edmund would want to be stopped. Steel yourself, survivor, for here terrors await you.
A lot of terrors. Better cover low. G51. I don't even have. Yeah, it's we're ready, I suppose. Although Yay! We're lagging again. um, excuse me. We'll see if it actually loads in. Yeah, I did say that this is just gonna have issues, and we're just gonna have to deal with them. Um, despite the fact that I don't really think it should be a thing in the first place. Um, that I have to do this. I don't know. Um. Oh, it did crash. It just didn't want to show us. Uh, fantastic. It's not even letting me pull them up. All right. Task manager. You know, I kind of knew this would happen. I'm gonna be honest. That is not a issue though. We will just fix the problem. So tell me, would you fall in love with me if you knew all I'd done? The things I cannot change. What am I supposed to do? You know I can wait. Oh yeah, I forgot I had those. That was for a. I'm playing with my brother in a different game. Um, all right. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Harvesting has been taken up a bit, so it harvests faster. Same thing with ours. As you can see, it's not a ton. It's just some health recovery. I've always thought health recovery should be maxed out. I don't. It's so slow. It is so annoying. Um. Stamina drain, food drain. This is all normal. I think. I hope. Damage resistance. Yada yada yada. Damage repair. Blah blah blah. I will take this XP multiplier down though because as you saw, it was at max. I think I'll put it to 2. Taming speed multiplier has to be at 5, otherwise it takes forever. I don't usually do much. Maximum difficulty. I don't think I'll do that. I think I will keep these guys on the higher end of the difficulty bar, but it shouldn't be forced max because then nobody is, then nothing is really. Um, should be everything though. Save settings. Back aberration. let's see if it'll work. You know. Um, you. I. How does one? I will be. Me un momento. I need to figure out how to link my. Need to figure out how to do something. Lift it high on your shoulder. Soon tell me, would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I'd done? The things I cannot change. What am I supposed to do?
You've come so far, so...
Okay, we've seen all that. Okay.
Maybe it's a good thing.
Please do not crash again. I pray. I'm getting music. Fantastic. We're here. Okay. So as you can tell, there is a bit of lag. And that should fix itself at some point. I do have to change one thing, and this is the only thing these will ever be used for, but they purely change my performance. See, that clears a lot. Oh my goodness, I'm not even on high settings. Excuse me, game. Excuse me. The game is so mean to me with my FPS. Alright, so start with our gathering. Alright, so we're gonna have to watch out because generally raptors can spawn near the portal. There generally is also a large amount of stegosauruses, I would say. I hope so. They are very helpful. So there also should be an explorer's note, or at least a couple of them in here. Just gotta watch out. If we're lucky, we will get a bulb dog maybe to spawn. There's almost never any stone in this place, though. That's the one issue. Is stone, please. No. No. No stone. Oh, stone. Come on. Yes. Ah, yes. Okay, goodness. Start with the importance for this place is definitely going to be health. Get some basic thatch. We're gonna need those, and then yes, of course we're gonna need some. But luckily, we also found this rock. Why is my game's FPS so low? It makes sense to me. What am I missing? Thatch? Really? Okay. Both of those. Some clothes would be great, and we will need to set up base at some point. We do have aquatic mushrooms, which means we have water, which is good. The question is, we do have. Alright, we have the important items. Now we need to find a place to set up for a short time. The issue with up here is there's no water. Water is good because there's a lot of good creatures that come from water. But also because this place is just generally not full of a lot of stuff. There seems to be a distinct lack of creatures, which is rather unfortunate. Okay. I hold up. I might, excuse me. I might have to completely restart everything because I know this location is supposed to have less animals, but there's 0, which is a small issue. Because that's not supposed to happen, which means something has been bugged. I mean, yeah, there's nothing. There should be something. That's troubling. I guess the only thing we can do is head out to the main section and see if there is some creatures. Because I really don't see anything. Oh. Are we gonna crash again? Please, computer, I swear. Anything? No, nothing. Alright, so that's an issue. That is most definitely an issue, which means we're probably gonna have to delete that world. Alright, so that was an issue. That shouldn't have happened. And I wonder if I take off that cap, will my FPS get any higher? No, it won't. It really won't. Which is a huge issue. As to how to fix that issue, I am unaware. So I guess the only thing we can do is really reload and hope. And by hope, I really mean pray. Do a lot of praying and hope that it, yeah, see, why is it shooting down so much? This is just the title screen. Why does it have that too? I deleted the original save.
You've come so far.
Please, no. Oh my goodness. I might have to just not stream at all, because apparently this game just won't let me do it. It is having such lag issues, which I'm rather unfortunate about. Which is rather unfortunate. I mean, quick check. I still don't see anything. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing. All right, so that's an inherent issue. So here's what I'm gonna say, and it's rather unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to quit the stream. I mean, actually, I won't quit it. What I will do though is change exactly what we're doing. Yeah, we're gonna change what we're doing, and we're just gonna change games. We are just gonna change games. Alright, question is, what game do we play now? Hmm. I think I will decide to just close everything. Maybe try to do some troubleshooting. Never mind then. Well, apologies to whoever's in Moon. If it's you, sorry. But I did not expect that issue to happen. That shouldn't have happened. Yeah. See you, Space Cowboy.